More serious going on this morning because terrorists in Iraq telling Christians that they should convert or die. The militant group ISIS even blowing a biblical site up believed to contain the tomb of the prophet Jonah.
What was once a shrine to Christians, Muslims, and Jews now reduced to a pile of rubble. Here to discuss the impact is Fox News religion contributor Father Jonathan Marrs.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Father.
What do you make of this? We know specifically in a city like Mosul, where there used to be 60,000 Christians practicing, worshiping, and living and carrying out their Christian faith, reduced to zero, being forced out of those cities, fleeing north into the northern part of Kurdistan in Iraq. Basically told, you better convert to Islam or die.
Clayton, I'm so glad we're covering this. Over the last month or so, I've gotten a real lesson, really, from the Assyrian Christians of perseverance, of fight, because what's happening is a genocide of Christians. It's a cleansing. It's a religious cleansing. This is the second largest city in Iraq. This is not one little area of Iraq. Iraq, that we have invested so much life and limb and treasure, and as a country and as the West, the fact that there's a cleansing going on right now is absolutely ridiculous. And the silence right now from our Western leaders, from our president, is deafening. And the reason is, in my opinion, is that the administration got caught off guard. They didn't realize how fast ISIS was growing, how quickly they would sweep Iraq. And now it doesn't really fit into the narrative of, you know what, thank God we got out.
I think you're giving them a pass because, as we've had many experts on here pointing out, that all the signs were written for ISIS. I mean, all of the writing was on the wall for years of what ISIS wanted to accomplish. They had publicly said what they were going to accomplish inside of Iraq.
Well, I'm not going to second guess or to prejudge the president's intention. What I do know is there's been total disengagement on this. Why is the president right now just acting as if nothing is going on in a country where so many of our soldiers gave their lives? Nothing. Why did they give their lives? For freedom. Condoleezza Rice, I remember very, I'd say famously and almost in a prophetic statement, said religious liberty has got to be the litmus test for freedom. Why? Because religion, spirituality, is the highest of our hierarchy of values of the human person. It's the highest one. It's the one you're willing to die for. And if you have a country who's not protecting that litmus test, it is an absolute shame. And the Assyrian Christians, I'm with you, we're with you, we stand with you. And it's not just Christians here, too. That was a mosque that was blown up, but it was a sign of interreligious respect and tolerance. That's something that has to be fought for.
The tomb of Jonah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's a wonderful message of tolerance and freedom and religious liberty and standing up for human rights in this world.
Absolutely. And real religion brings us to tolerance and respect for people, even with whom we disagree.
Father John.
Thanks, guys. Happy Sunday.
Great to see you. Happy Sunday to you.